Well, good morning, everyone. We are just so overjoyed to have you joining us. This is our Thursday morning Durham Creative Care session, and it's hard to believe that we're on week 6, I believe. My name is Kathy. While you are calling in, we are just excited to have all of you here. And I want to make sure that you know that if you need a pen or paper, go ahead and grab that now. If you don't have one, that's completely fine too. But we'll just give everybody a minute to sign in and to call in. And we're just glad to have you here, friends. It's nice to be part of this group. So without further ado, I will go ahead and I will turn this over to Ebony. Ebony, good morning.
Morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad to be here with you today, and I'm excited to be facilitating today as well. My name is Ebony Noelle Golden, and I have the privilege and the honor of working as a time slips facilitator. I'm based in Manhattan. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. Our goal today is to let our creativity help us relax and enjoy this moment, and to feel connected to our community again by sharing in this experience or sharing our creativity. We'll record these sessions and have them available on the timeslips.org website under the resource tab. These are for you, friends. So we hope you'll join us each week and also return to these as often as you like. Here's what we'll do today. I'll introduce the framework for our session, ask a beautiful question or questions, then guide you through ways we can explore that question using our imagination. We will share some responses through chat and your phone or microphone. Then I'll thank you and we'll say goodbye for now. Here's how we'll roll. All you need is a pen or a marker and a piece of paper or two to make some notes if you like. Grab those now if you don't have them already. If you cannot locate them, you'll be fine without it. During this session, we encourage you to shift away from the pressure and expectation of memory. Let's move together toward imagination and build on the strengths of expression that we all have in our imagination. This means that there are truly no wrong answers. Whatever comes up for you in the moment is the right answer. We are inviting each other into meaning making. We truly believe that everyone is creative. Creativity is an innate human trait. If you can breathe, you can create. These weekly sessions are part of a larger project in Durham. We are interested in your responses as we shape them into a communal project that we'll share in about a year or so. If you want to share your responses, please do. There are 3 ways you can do that. You can use the chat feature if you are dialed into the Zoom webinar. We might even get you to signal us and share your thoughts into your phone or microphone. You can also email them to us at info@timeslips.org. Or you can simply call and leave a recording of your response at this designated number. Here's the number: 1-800-220-1822, extension 1. If you choose to share, please tell us where you live. You don't have to leave your name unless you choose to. If you do leave your name, we'll only use your first name if we share the responses publicly. All right, we're ready for a moment of creative care. Let's start simple, friends. Let's start by taking a breath together. I want to invite you to relax in your seat, trust that the seat can hold you. Soften your shoulders and soften your face. And let's take an inhale together. An inhale and exhale. Let's do it one more time. Kathy, if you could turn on everyone's microphone so we can hear each other breathing together. We'll give Kathy a second. An inhale and exhale. We're ready for a beautiful question. What makes and what makes a good friend? What makes a good friend? My friends are so important in my life, whether I've had some friends who are just friends for a moment or for a summer or for one event or a production or a project. And I've had some friends for a lifetime. I feel like friends are beautiful gifts and they should be cherished very deeply. My friends are generous and feisty and kind. I would love to hear you share some thoughts about what makes a good friend to you. If you could, please pop some things in the chat box and we are going to see what pops up for folks. Katie says, you can be yourself around a good friend. Kathy says, a friend is your cruise ship director joining you on the voyage of your life. Being a good listener without judgment. Oh, that's a good one. I think good friends are folks that we can be ourselves in their company without worry about our cognitive shortcomings showing. Honesty. Thank you all for sharing what makes a good friend for you. Would anyone like to unmute themselves and share a few words, even if you already put it in the chat box? I'm going to ask if we can unmute folks and see who responds.
Sharing experiences.
Yes, would anyone like to share?
Yeah, this is Laura from Charlotte, and yesterday was having the past couple of days just really going down, and I was on a little Zoom chat like this and with various people, and my one friend said something to me. I must have gave a look. Next thing I know, she's blowing up my phone calling me. So the two of us had to step off. So just with that, they know just by your eyes, your look, that, you know, something's got you off your game and talks you through it.
Yeah, you can't hide around really good friends. They can see you. They can see you even sometimes when you can't see yourself. Yeah. Anyone else? Thank you, Laura. All right, thank you. We're going to continue. So, how has someone been a friend to you? How have you been a friend to someone? I'd like to give you a moment to jot some things down, share some things on your own paper or in the chat box. A moment where someone has been a friend to you, a moment where you have been a friend to someone. Mm. They have given me space to explore, to try new things and to fail. Hmm. Thank you, Kathy. Anyone else? Hmm. We've been there for each other during our lives' most difficult moments. Thank you, Barbara. My friends have provided a safe place for me to be weak and vulnerable. Thank you, Bob. My neighbor Kelly is always doing things for me, grocery shopping, blowing leaves, and taking my car for service to lighten my load during the shutdown. Wow, what a beautiful friend. Thank you, Celeste. And we have a few more. Just having friends reach out through calls, walks, Zoom calls has made a huge difference during this time. Friends share their love. Mhm. Once, when a friend was going through a hard time, I gave her a letter to open each day to help her, something to look forward to. Oh my goodness, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing in the chat. We're going to give you an opportunity to keep sharing. And then thinking about the ways that you've been a friend and the ways that people have been a friend to you or someone has been a friend to you, we're going to take a moment now and write a little letter, a little note, if you will, a note of gratitude, a note of thanks. And in this letter, share your feelings about how this friend has had an impact on your life. Try this for starters. Dear friend, thank you for, and continue writing from there. Or, dear friend, you are so special to me because, and continue writing from there. You know, sometimes I think about a friend like a good recipe for a cake. And those ingredients, the compassion, the kindness, the selflessness are the good ingredients that make that good cake or that good friend. So feel free to share, you know, use your imagination and write a little note of gratitude to your friend. We'll take a moment for you to do that now. So we already have some folks starting to share notes in the chat box. And feel free to share your notes in the chat. We're going to also unmute everyone so that we can hear some of the notes of gratitude to your friends. As we've been going through this process, I've been sharing pictures of my friends. I have friends all over the world. And I also have a lot of friends who are in Durham, North Carolina, where I know some of you are joining us from. In this picture that you can see now, this is my friend Renee Floresca. We've been friends for about 6 years now. She's a mom and an educator and an artist. And this hug that she's giving me is the way she always hugs me. It's just so genuine. And I'm so grateful for her and the ways that she supported me as a person and as an artist. And I hope she feels that gratitude just as she gives the love that she gives. So let's hear some of your letters. Would anyone like to share? Would anyone like to share their letter? Let's see here. Dear Durham friends, thank you for sharing your thoughts, your hugs, movement, thoughts of home and just you. This is a gift. Dear Michael, thank you for taking time to drive from New Jersey to North Carolina to check on us, even when you don't feel well. Dear friend, thank you for being so loyal, for having my back. You are special to me because we've found each other in this life. My sister has always been my best friend. Thank you, Barbara, for making me feel so welcome in Durham. Thank you for making me feel important in your life, even if we've been out of touch for a while. Ebony, that's for me, yes. Thank you. Thanks for calling me to see how I'm doing and for all you do to protect vulnerable people. Yeah. Would anyone else like to share something? We have you unmuted if you would like to share. Okay, we're going to move on. Thank you for writing your notes. Today, and for being a good friend. If we could, let's take one more breath to honor the importance and the beauty of friends. I'd like to invite you to take a deep inhale again and an exhale. Thank you for being here. I truly hope you enjoyed it. You can share your responses. You can email your responses to info@timeslips.org or leave a voicemail at 1-800-220-1822, extension 1. See you next time. Kathy, I'm going to send it back to you. Thank you, friends.
Thanks so much, Ebony. So while we are just closing out our session this morning, friends, thank you for joining us, just for being who you are and making these Thursday morning creative sessions so wonderful. You're welcome to put any additional thoughts into the chat. And again, if you want to leave us a response afterwards, we'll give you the phone number and the email again. So the phone number for these beautiful questions is 1-800-220-1822, extension 1. And if you'd like to email us, it's info@timeslips.org. So again, Ebony, thank you so much for leading us in such a beautiful question this morning. And for everyone, thank you just for being who you are. It's hard to believe that these go so quickly, but we're really gathering just a beautiful community of questions and thoughts and answers. So we will see you all next week. Thank you, everyone.